So we have officially reached what some may call the moment of truth for our whiskey infusion kit. We are going to go ahead and pour these up, and what I did was get a bunch of these little bottles from a dollar store, and I also got a few labels and some felt pens, and we're going to name them something interesting. But first, we're going to give them a taste in this handy dandy shot glass. So yeah, let's make sure these fit in here. And okay. I don't know if this is gonna fill it completely, but what I want to do is filter out all of the filler so that we can get a pure pour. So first one going in. That smells so good. It's the coffee. All right. So that's about enough for that one. And then we'll go ahead and do this second one. So I think I have exactly enough of these bottles. These are pretty cool bottles. They come with little corks. They don't make any sounds because they're from a dollar store, but they are corks nonetheless. So let's go ahead and get that goodness in there. All right, so if your plan is to go to the dollar store and get their bottles, please know that it fills approximately 1 3/4 of these little, I don't even know what you would call them, like 100 milliliter bottles. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and let that sit, because what we're gonna eventually do is take a shot and try it out. And I'm gonna do them back to back, but first I need to clear all this little gunk out of it, because that's just been sitting there for 2.5 weeks. So I'll be right back. Okay, so there go the coffee bottles. This one is the orange peel bottle. Still smells delicious. I mean, it smells even better now. Yeah, I think this is going to taste really good. So let's go ahead and pour. And I'm sorry if some of you have OCD and you want the bottles to be even. I don't necessarily care about that, because I'm just gonna take a shot out of the one with the smaller bottle, because then I will set your OCD off a little later into the video, which nobody wants. You want to just know what you're getting into immediately, you know? All right, so that's bottle one. Bottle two. Now, I thought the coffee one was gonna taste better, but just off of smell alone, I think this one is gonna take the cake. And none of the wood chips wanna come out of there, so that's gonna suck when I wanna reuse this bottle to make the next one, because I still got a lot of stuff left over from this whiskey kit. But whatever. Okay. We'll deal with that when we have the energy to do it, whatever. But, ooh, that smells good. It smells delicioso. So, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just move this out the way. And we are going to take shots. But before we do that, we're gonna line them up, because we don't currently know which is which. So that's why we're gonna take our labels and pen and come up with some creative names. All right, name time. What I am thinking, we're gonna use the smaller label because it'll fit on here and you'll be able to see it without it wrapping around the bottle and being tied in a knot in the back. So let's name the coffee one first. So the coffee smell takes over. So I kind of want to do something like latte. But remember, we used the base of Crown Royal. So maybe Crownicino. No, we'll go ahead and call this one Crown Latte. And then we'll put a little little mark over it. So that's this one, Crown Latte. And then for this one, this is the one that smells like orange, and yeah, this one smells really good. Let me smell it again and come up with a name. It's like an identifiable smell. It's like, kind of like, did you ever on Christmas make those things called, not pomegranates, pomander? Let's call it pomander because it smells like an orange with the cloves in it. I don't know if anybody else did that as a kid, but my grandma, rest in peace, used to have us do that. So we're gonna make this one pomander. And then we're just gonna do like a little crown to let us know that that's crown in there. So those are the names. Next, the moment we've all been waiting for, the taste score of Crown Latte and Pomander. So I thought about standing over there and just taking sips and then just talking behind the camera and letting you know how it tastes, but no. We're gonna do this how you guys are used to it. We're gonna give it a pourability score for each of these, a smell score, and a taste score. And I'm going to be very fair because I did make these. Well, I didn't make the alcohol, but I did blend these. So I'm not afraid to be too critical of myself. So as you see, we've gone ahead and labeled them. So there you have Pomander. And then you have Crown Latte. So we are gonna see what wins the battle. Or if there is a winner, because remember, in episode 2, I let you in on a secret. We didn't follow the instructions and possibly fucked up the whole experiment. So we're gonna see. So again, these are dollar store bottles, as you hear. No cork, very muted cork. If there was a corkability score, it would get a -2. But the aroma, the coffee. I'm not gonna go too hard on this because it's Wednesday, and this is a specialty. It's a delicacy, if you will. So the smell, oh my god, it smells heavenly. Like, it smells like the feeling of your first coffee in the morning, where it's like, thank you for curing my nightmares. The smell is great. A lot of coffee. It barely smells like alcohol. The Crown Royal Black is very, very subdued anyway, but this smells good. Smell is a 10. Taste? Okay. Taste is bitter. Very dark oak. Did not smell that on the nose. Very bitter. It's, imagine you're expecting a Bud Light and then you get a Guinness in the can. Like, it's a Bud Light can, but then you drink Guinness. It's like that. Taste. It tastes like really woody coffee. Again, you don't really even taste the alcohol in it. You taste that dark oak first, surprisingly. Then that coffee starts to open up. And you don't really taste the alcohol, which means you could drink a lot of this. This is something you would drink outside in the winter. That's the best way to describe it. This is something like a man's drink when you're chopping down forest and you're trying to make a pencil out of a coast redwood tree. You know, that's that kind of drink. It's I'm gonna give the taste a 7 because I expected a lot smoother, but that dark oak, that's what hit first. It just tasted burnt. It tasted burnt. Like if you left coffee on for too long and then just chugged it. You know when your coffee, you know, the little glass coffee mug or whatever has that chard in the bottom, but then you're like, I gotta run to work, so I'm just gonna drink this, whatever, fuck it. You know, it's like that. So yeah, I don't even know what I gave the pourability. I don't know if I gave a pourability. We can give that a 2. I mean, it's a glass bottle. It works. But yeah, smell is a 10, pourability, whatever, 2, and taste a 7. So we're gonna go into the pomander. This is the one that I have high hopes for. So just to let you know that I'm not playing favorites based off smell, I'm gonna give the pourability on this one an 8. No, giving this one a 2 as well. I mean, again, it's just, I mean, who cares about pourability? It's not a real important score. And I know some of you may be thinking, you just use the same glasses, whatever. I mean, these are some super dominant like tones, so you know, I'll taste the difference. So the smell on this though, the smell. It's like, imagine orange soda with cinnamon. Not you're drinking it, just the smell of it. Like, it smells like Christmas. You can smell the ginger in there too. Like it smells like Christmas. Just hear the sleigh bells ringing, jing, jing, jingling to Santa. But yeah, smell on this, I would give it an 11. Just hear it, just smell it. Just smell it. Good, right? Okay. Moment of truth. The taste. Okay. Now, what that tastes like, because there is cinnamon in there, and I didn't put a lot of cinnamon in there, but it cuts through. So it comes off like not a whiskey at all. Does not taste like whiskey. I will tell you that. I forgot that there was Crown Royal Black in there. The best way to describe it is, imagine if Fireball came out with like an orange Fireball, like a basketball. I don't know, like, but a orange Fireball taste. It's a lot of cinnamon. I could have definitely done less cinnamon. Orange peel, you get the notes, but you all you taste is cinnamon and orange. And this is something that I may make another batch of, another big batch, because this is one of those things that you can drink and not realize how much you're drinking, because it's not, it's like a Fireball. You know, you don't necessarily feel like buzzed or drunk when you're drinking it until, like, you know, it's that time. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with these. I'm gonna give the taste on this one a solid 9. Just because it's too cinnamony. The wood, I don't taste the wood, pause. What else did I put in there? Ginger, catch a little hint of ginger in there, just slightly, but it's mostly cinnamon and orange peel. Like, you can taste that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna re-up this bottle, this same mixture, next time I do one of these whiskey infusion kits made by Done Lucky. I will link to it in the description so that you can buy it and make your own. Now again, your results will vary, especially if you're not making it at the same time as me 2.5 weeks ago. That's pretty much it. It's gonna vary every time because I didn't measure out, I just poured and guessed, you know, and you may not use Crown Royal Black as your base. You may use something different, but this was a fun experiment. I'm pleased with the results because I'm gonna leave these just sitting down here and people are gonna come down here like, I love your channel. I'm a stalker. I broke into your house. Can I try pomander? I'm like, yeah, stalker, come on in. But no, like, but yeah, this is something interesting just to give somebody a shot of. So, you know, obviously I wouldn't drink it nonstop. This is something more so like a specialty item. So, yeah, get yourself a whiskey infusion kit. I want to thank Portia from the Creative Energy Collective for purchasing this for me for Christmas. The kit itself I have it sitting over there somewhere, but again, click on the video right there to see, you know, how this process started. But yeah, again, fun process, something you should do for yourself. Not even if you're a whiskey drinker, just if you drink whiskey sometimes, or you know, maybe shit, do it with vodka. Probably comes out horrible. Just do it with vodka, you know. But yeah, I love the journey, and I'm definitely gonna do more. Thank you for tuning in.